guys, you know, this thing is fucking, I mean, just the reaction to people that when they see the car.
Alright, here we go. Oh, there's some way, right? Oh, yeah, look, it's going this way.
It's going west.
Damn. So we want to go that way, bro. There's no road that goes that way.
Yeah. Yeah, I would.
Alright.
And this is good because, you know, the oil temps are coming up, right? What's your oil?
I got coolant. I don't know. Oil.
Guys, 1 through 4th, and the IATs are already at 80, already down to 80 degrees. So, yeah, that's
70 and going,
yeah.
So what was the times at? All right, so I'm gonna.
So the IATs are already down to 60 degrees. So this road right here doesn't have that many people.
Yeah, it's good. I need to stop that camera.
Bro, this shit's sketchy though. What do you think?
Nah, we're good. It's holding, bro. I feel a lot more.
You got those tall tires, that helps.
Yeah.
It helps with those tall tires.
Good. Steady up.
Alright guys, I guess he says we're good. I don't know. I'll tell you what, this thing is definitely sketchy. It'll make your stomach comes up. Your stomach comes up, I'll tell you that much.
Your stomach. Alright, so right over here.
Yeah, so it's recording.
Alright, here we go. It's my first takeoff ever. Let's see if we can do it. Did it go? Did we do it?
Hold on.
I was sliding, but I tried.
Yeah, it was on. There you are.
What would it do? Was it shit or what? Oh, 4 seconds?
Yeah, but you mean you're leaving stripes, you know? You're leaving stripes.
Yeah, second 2, then I released it to. Oh yeah, then turn line up. Alright. So now we can try second gear. Since we did first, see, I showed you that it is all these little scared little wieners that are scared to launch their freaking 900 horsepower car with from first. Well, I showed you it can be done.
So this car definitely, I mean, it feels like the whole ass end is like it's hazing for sure. Glued down, it's fucking.
Oh yeah.
She's not even.
Feel this. It's got hot. It got hot.
Got some heat in it. Which, I mean, to have some heat is not
nothing
bad. I mean,
yeah.
But you know, this thing's fucking.
All right, well, looks good. Okay, belts are in line.
Everything's dry. So you wanted to check your hoses?
Last time this hose blew up. Yeah,
okay.
Out here. But I got the double clamp on it down there.
Right, and is this a coolant line right here?
That's my AC line.
Okay, so that's all dry on that end, and then wherever it goes to this end. Yeah, you got a lot of room up here. Or it's not a lot of room, but everything fits.
It's hard to fit. Yeah, that was a pain in the freaking butt to get in there. But you got to get everything to line up.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah. Honest opinion, like what do you think?
You know, my opinion is I want to have 1,000 horsepower and I want all the shit, but you know, like when I feel it right now, it's fucking like I'm kind of speechless, you know.
So yeah, so it's good.
It's hard to put into words because you know, like I said, you're going all in. I think you had it to the floor, right?
I did, yeah.
And you could feel
it.
And I could feel the car fucking, you know, just it was grabbing for power, and he's on a 31 inch tall tire.
Yeah.
So the thing is definitely making the torque and the power. So
spinning on that big. Look at this shoulder tire. Look at that thing.
Yeah, I mean,
that is massive.
What is this? A 315 55 17?
Yep.
Mickey Thompson.
Yep.
And I mean, this was fucking.
And this thing was sliding just now.
Yeah. And I mean, there you are. And I mean, it was grabbing for traction for sure. This thing is it's an explosive experience. It's not, you know, it doesn't ramp in like a centrifugal or like a turbo where you can kind of control where you ramp in the power.
I like that word.
This motherfucker hits like a sledgehammer. It hits like a sledgehammer.
Like that's immediate.
Right. And so I think that's kind of some of the trick is how do you dial in the power, you know?
Did you see how when we took off, I kind of like...
Yeah, you were getting,
I feathered, I let it see how it was going to spin, and then I mean, it did okay right out of first.
Yeah, I mean, you were pedaling it. I felt that, and you were kind of, you know, letting the car dance and kind of keeping the car straight.
Yep. And it wasn't hard to keep it straight.
No.
No, it wasn't hard. With those Hoosiers, oh my God, dude, you would have been like, Nate, stop.
Okay.
Stop it. Because we would have been like this the whole time.
Yeah.
The warm-up's over here, where I got the tracks laid out.
Okay.
So all we needed was like some water or some sticky juice.
Yeah.
And I mean, realistically, honestly, we're not going to get the true 60 foot of this car is not going to happen until you get to the track.
True.
That's
true.
the real truth. We can't. The draggy is nice, but it ain't true.
Yeah, and you know
because what was the Corvette? The Corvettes were doing the new ones 0 to 60 in what?
You know, somewhere they always rate them at, you know, 2
seconds,
just under 3.
You get what I'm saying? And that's probably at their track the best that they ever got. Give you street times,
and it's good if you, like I said, if you're on a prep surface or like a car like mine, like my C5 is, it gives it
goes.
Yeah, because
what about from first? You still got to feather it a little bit.
No, I mean, well, that thing's a stock LS6, so it's making 400 flywheel, you know. So on 335s, it's putting the tire. It'll spin a little bit in first.
Yeah.
But I don't have to worry about letting out or anything. It's not. You're making 4 times the power that motor's making. So. It's there.
Alrighty. I guess, right? You ready?
Yeah.
Here we go. You can crack that window a little bit. First gear, you ready?
Quarter mile.
Too, right?
Yeah. It's a 5 liter, Nate. It's a freaking 5. You got a 7.
Yeah, I mean, because they say you can do it.
And the dryer and the pump. You can see it all right there.
Right. There's a lot going on.
Yeah.
So inner chiller, the lines, the suction line,
the pump, the second condenser, the dryer, the second fan.
Right. 3
fans, and then you can see the intake right there. See the filter?
Yeah. Getting that cold air. And I mean, it needs it. And that might even be a choke point. You might need a fucking bigger...
I know, huh?
If you think...
Once the GP was like, hey, where did you get this intake? And I was like, what?
Yeah.
He was like, because it's monitoring extremely well.
Okay. Man, those fucking pizza cutters, they're cool, but fuck, man.
Sketch, huh?
Yeah, you don't get that much input, you know. You only get so much input for your
That's that drag racing shit, man.
Yeah.
That's when you want to win.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
We'll go on the way back.
All right.
I mean, that just...
There we go, another round. Another round.
God. AT2s, I think I'm happy with that. What do you think?
Yeah,
I don't know longer.
I mean, this thing is
71. I say that's a good... We'll just...
Are you just gonna roll?
Oh, you hear him? Let me burn the tires real quick. Oh, wow.
That didn't sound like a fucking...
We're gonna let him go. Alright. Well, I think, yeah. Turn mine on, please.
gotta, you know, put it down and all that bullshit.
Yeah. What's his name? Did it at freaking 1050.
Who?
He did 8s, the Tom again.
Oh yeah, well he's
and he didn't even have
automatic, and he's turbo.
Auto with the turbo.
He's able to dial in he ain't hitting like this. He's not making that kind of torque off the rip. But I mean, it's just like, nah, because most of the turbos, I mean, he's probably got boost controllers and, you know, stuff like that.
Yeah, he got that screen.
Yeah, so he, you know, he kind of ramps his shit in.
Hey, I might have to do that if Nate tells me, hey, if you want me to, because what I want him to do is I want him to do a custom tune. I want him to pull timing out of first and second. I want him to pull, is he able to do that with shifters, shifting doors, or it has to be an automatic?
I would see. I mean,
I want him to pull timing out of first and second and then ramp it all in on third and fourth.
Yeah.
Right? That's right?
Yeah.
What, pull out 100? So 100 horsepower.
Yeah,
right?
I mean, that way,
nice,
that
right?
way it's less.
Think about what you felt.
Take some sauce out down low.
What if we pulled out 100 horsepower out of first and second at launch?
I know. You know, even,
okay, 150.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how. So I know these things. Does it have a bypass?
Bypass what?
Like a boost bypass valve for these for the top mount.
Of course, it has to.
So that's the only way to let out boost pressure, right?
Yeah.
And I don't know if he can do that where you're not making
it's on a vacuum though.
Okay. So I don't know
if the car feel after all that abuse, it still feels healthy.
Oh yeah, it's an LS, man.
Like really healthy.
And it's a built LS. And you're on head studs, factory LSA head castings, right?
No, I have those the ARP.
ARP head studs, yeah. ARP head studs on the factory.
Better than the other
multi-layer steel gasket, yeah. 10.5 to 1.
10.5 to 1,
bro. They gave you the fucking sauce.
They gave me the sauce. Oh, hey, those other 427s, it says 8.5 or 9 to 1.
Hey, LME, you guys fucking built this fucking long block. You guys did it right.
Right. And that's why it feels so much faster than those other cars.
And that 2650 is a
beast. And it's turned down. What's his name said use the 275 or the 25.
Right.
And I have a 3.
Yeah.
And he was like, GP was like, don't do it. Don't spin.
Hey, if GP said, man, just fucking.
He said, go enjoy it, race it.
Man.
Race it and then tell me.
But you know, how do you race this thing? It's like fuck.
I think
you don't put power down until third gear.
With a
31-inch tall tire. You don't put power down to fucking third gear.
So that's like having a 15, bro. Look at the sidewall.
Yeah, I mean,
we got the sidewall.
I mean, this thing is fucking.
That was literally like a little. It was like 30.
This thing spins fucking a slick like you do a hard rubber tire. I mean, it doesn't even.
Oh, that was nice. That was a nice scene.
Yeah, but I mean, that's a gimmick. That's a gimmick. This is just the real fucking deal. It don't matter. And I mean, you're gonna have flames. I'd be curious to see like in the evening.
At night. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Put a camera back there.
Maybe we could do a night show.
A watt hit, and I guarantee you,
just like second real quick. And
I guarantee you, flames are coming out this bitch.
Yeah. Wow, the pedal feels so good right now. It feels like I'm barely touching.
What's your oil temps? Can you look at your oil temps?
Or 196.
Oil? Engine oil?
Okay, I got that. Hold on. Okay, fuel rail. We'll change the boost. Hold on.
Oh, somebody's. Oh, it's right here. It's right here. I don't want to distract you. That's your pressure. Is that pressure?
That's temperature. Temperature.
Okay,
Yeah, oil.
So you know.
Is that oil or is it
it's
water?
It's oil because water's above it. Top left is water.
That's what I mean.
So closing thoughts.
Yeah.
So yeah, this thing was like, to me, I've never been in a car with 1,000 horsepower. So
without horsepower, yeah.
Or more so that torque too.
Right.
Because I think torque is the thing that force that we're feeling. This thing's violent, and it really to me, like I said, with 31-inch tires, you know, we kind of covered how tall the tires are, what they are, and I mean it's lighting those, yeah, lighting them up like it's nothing, first and second. So yeah, man, it'll be interesting to see how you kind of grow with it and get used to it, because I mean this is a fresh off the press build, and it's not even fully tuned yet. It's kind of you need one more tuner to kind of go through it and make sure, validate it, validate it, make sure everything's ironed out, and I mean, from there that this thing will be, you know, you just kind of grow into it. And then you want to turn up the boost, you got that. If you want to add
we're at the low boost mark, or
so you can turn, I mean, you got more boost you can throw at this thing. You know, you got 7 liter LS, you got the block, you know, LSX block, you know, the transmission TR6060 strong, you got the clutch.
Man, I was, you know what, I'll be honest, when you were not here and I was making these passes without you, I felt like it was just too much on this transmission and clutch. Like I felt like like it was gonna go, like it was just it was so much load on that transmission that something was gonna go, but it held together. It did its thing. But now he's got one of the fastest street outlaw cars with Bodie. And he has a 5.0 Mustang that was freaking putting the whoop on a lot of people, but they like Rosler, automatic Rosler transmissions, and I'm gonna pick his brain and get that automatic in here, and really freaking that'll be time for the track. Track time. Get that Rosler transmission in here. You know, maybe a TH what, 400 or 500? Do they got the TH50s?
Are you talking about the transmission?
Yeah, the turbo
400.
Yeah,
you
know what I mean. Rosler builds them. And they were saying that they were just changing the gear in the back. They were putting, so this is a 373. They were changing it to like a 323 or 350. And they were fine, and that they were everything in that transmission was just billet and forged, just the whole kitchen sink for like $4 to $6 grand, bro. For the build. For the build.
Rosler built turbo 400.
Yeah, Rosler, and that you see,
so
man.
That's the ticket for the automatic for something behind something like this.
Like, I know you've been seeing the videos, you've been seeing the pictures I send you, you've been talking to me. Did it live up to the, I mean, was it as fast as you thought, or was it slower than you thought? Are you disappointed? Are you not disappointed? What do you think? How did it feel when we finally went out there with that big tire?
You know, it felt good. It was definitely as fast or faster than I thought. Seeing it on video is one thing, but experiencing it in person is a whole nother thing. And like I said, when you start doing that fucking T-Rex arm, that
what's the
reaction, doing that shit, you know you're in a situation where you're not in control, and so this thing is the real deal. Like I said, I think you were lighting the tires up going through first and second, and it was still going.
I released it until something could break, because it was just like they're grabbing the ground so freaking well.
Right.
So right now we're back. We did 4 or maybe 5 and like 5.5 or something, 4.5 pulls. And it was all a success. The car is running great. We sat on the last pull. We kept the car on for probably about a half an hour. Got some Dutch Bros, man. You know what I mean? So the car is working phenomenal. Hard work came together. My boy R-Dub Falco. Check out his channel. What's your channel?
R-Dub Falco.
Boom. There it is. Bam. Subscribe to him. Watch him. He's got some badass Corvettes. Multiple Corvettes. He's got the freaking CTS-V. He's got freaking the Falcon, right, with the big motor being built for it, with the heavy hitting nitrous car. So check him out. And watch what we do. Watch how we get down. Keep supporting the channel. I appreciate you guys. We're back. We're safe. So it was a success. We did it.
Yeah, the thing.
What's your last your outing about the car? Because everybody sees the car.
Yeah,
they see it, but they don't get to live it. So it was,
I would say, just an experience to be behind in a car with a motor this powerful. Like I said, it's an experience. So that was the main thing, you know. And like I said, you know, another thing, like all the time time and effort he put into this, and how things come together over time. The other thing is, you know, when you guys build your cars, understand that, you know, whatever type of power you're going for, understand like how that power is going to be used, how you're going to put it to the ground, and just how you guys enjoy it. Because you may think you want something, and then, you know, like me, I'm like, fuck, do I even want 1,000 horsepower now? Like, yeah,
really?
Do I put the 2650 on the C7? It's like,
yeah, that's what you're gonna be. That's what you're gonna be, or more. I think that car's faster with that at that power level at 950. I think that car's 950. It would take me 100 horsepower to make a tie.
Yeah,
with that car with the weight.
And you know, keep in mind you were dynoed on a day where the temperature was
100 degrees.
Weather conditions, you're probably another 50 to 75.
And then he said the IAT2s were 110. You saw when we did that first, second, third, fourth, it only went up to 80.
Yeah.
So there wasn't utilized. The chillers were not utilized as much as they could have been.
Right. And my thing was making sure that, you know, the oil and the coolant had enough heat in them, you know, like I said. So I think you scrolled through your gauges and it saw your oil temperature was solid, and your coolant, and then also your supercharger stuff was hella resilient for that to come down at that kind of speed. That's like unheard of.
That's that Stewart pump, man.
Yeah,
that Stewart pump.
Yeah, I mean, for it to go up to like 80 something and then or 110, then you just come back to the 60s was like fuck.
Yeah,
and it's like
that's that freaking money well spent.
Your tires aren't even hot yet. And the blower's cooling down, you know, before the tires even come up. So
and we're
definitely a solid build, man.
Because I didn't even see your face when we were hitting the gas, and on the first one, my camera wasn't on. So what were you thinking when I first took off?
Man, was it? I was just hoping that the fucking car goes straight.
Yeah, we did.
And you know, and you were willing it, man. Props to you. You were willing it because I mean, you're on pizza cutters up front.
Yeah.
And I mean, you fucking stayed in it. You feathered it a little bit when you could, and you know. But the thing is fucking raw. So and it's like gear change. You're like, hopefully, because the gear change is a wild card too. Because when he does the 1-2 and 2-3, you never know what the tire's gonna do. Because sometimes they're getting that hit of a new gear, so all that torque coming in second and third, you never know how the car's going to react. 1, 2, 3, we didn't even really go into, I think you hit fourth, you stabbed it once a little bit
and then let go,
but you know,
because that's when it'll take us
to, and so it's just kind of, man, this thing is unreal. Unreal.
Job well done. Yes. So, all right, till
all
next
right,
time
guys. Thanks for taking me, and you guys, thanks for having me on the channel. Appreciate you guys you know, having me on and inviting me back out.
Yes sir. Yes sir, you got it.
So until next time, guys, we'll see you. Take care.
Peace.